In a land where the rivers carried ancient songs and the mugumo tree stood as a witness to generations, there lived a young man named Wamai, a blacksmith whose hands shaped metal as easily as fate shaped men's destinies. He was strong, kind, and known for his skill. But despite his standing, there was one thing he could never have: Nyambura, the chief's only daughter. Nyambura was beauty itself, her laughter as soft as the evening breeze, her presence as radiant as the morning sun. Yet, she was bound by duty. A warrior named Kamau had already been chosen to be her husband, a union meant to strengthen the village's leadership. But love does not obey the elders. Wamai and Nyambura's hearts had found each other in secret meetings by the riverbank, in whispered promises beneath the towering banana trees. Their love was forbidden, but it was real. Not all hearts rejoice in love. Kamau, a warrior of great pride and ambition, had always known that Nyambura would be his. When he saw the way she looked at Wamai, he felt something colder than steel: betrayal. One evening, hidden behind the thick reeds by the river, Kamau watched as Wamai and Nyambura sat together. She held Wamai's hands, her eyes full of longing. That was all Kamau needed. The next morning, he went before the village elder, Njenga, Nyambura's father. With a voice laced with venom, he whispered of a love forbidden, a daughter dishonored, a tradition broken. The elder's face turned to stone. His daughter had shamed their lineage, defied the will of the ancestors. There was only one path forward: night. As the sun dipped below the ridges, the village gathered. Warriors gripped their spears, torches flickered in the wind. A decree was made: Wamai was to be banished. His love for Nyambura erased like footprints in the sand. But Wamai would not go quietly. He had heard the whispers, seen the glares. That night he ran to Nyambura's hut. "We leave tonight," he whispered, his breath warm against her ear. "If we stay, we will never be free." Nyambura hesitated, fear in her eyes. "Where will we go?" "Anywhere," Wamai said, his grip firm around her hand. "As long as we are together." But as they stepped into the night, the village was waiting. Warriors surrounded them, their torches casting long shadows. Kamau stepped forward, his spear glinting. "You cannot steal what is mine, blacksmith," Nyambura gasped. "I am not yours, Kamau," Njenga's voice boomed. "Enough! Wamai, you have broken sacred law. Leave now, or face the wrath of this village." But Wamai did not move. "I will not leave her." And so the hunt began. Nyambura and Wamai ran through the thick forests, the sound of warriors crashing behind them. Their feet pounded against the earth, breath ragged, hearts racing. The world blurred around them: trees, rivers, shadows, torches. They ran until they reached the edge of the world, a towering cliff that overlooked a roaring river below. No more roads, no more choices. Behind them the warriors closed in. Kamau stepped forward, spear in hand. "It ends here, blacksmith." Nyambura clutched Wamai's hand. "I would rather die with you than be without you." Wamai looked into her eyes, no fear, only love. And in that moment, he knew, true love is never caged. With one last glance at the village that had forsaken them, they jumped. The village stood in silence. Kamau stared at the empty cliff, his victory turning to ashes. Days turned into years. The river whispered their names. The wind carried their story. And soon, the place where they had vanished became known as Lover's Fall. Some say the river took them, that they perished beneath the waves. Others believe the spirits carried them away, beyond the mountains, beyond the reach of those who would have torn them apart. But one thing remained true: their love had defied time, while the village remained bound by its own chains. And so, beneath the great mugumo tree, where lovers still meet in secret, the wind still carries their whispers. Love is worth any price.